self-love, semen retention, man. You're going to develop it. You're going to get that self-love that you need. A lot of you guys is lacking self-love. You got low self-esteem. You just been depleting yourself for years and years and years and years. And it kept you just at a low vibration. It kept you with a negative mindset. It kept you sluggish. It kept you depressed. It kept you just not knowing your worth. See, because negative mindset and being depressed, just the mindset alone can cause low self-esteem. Just always thinking negative. Always feeling low. Not feeling fulfilled. Your battery life is just at zero. Just stuck there because you constantly just relapsing and relapsing. It lowers your self-esteem. But once you get on this semen retention journey, you're going to have high self-esteem. It's not going to be too high. It's going to be like, you're going to have self-love. You're going to know your worth on this journey, you know? And that's one thing, man, that's beautiful about this journey. You know, you're going to be taking yourself out to eat. You're going to be buying yourself new shoes. You're going to be buying yourself new clothes. You know, you're going to be buying yourself, you know, stuff that smell good. You might buy yourself some, you know, a little bit of jewelry. You're going to be treating yourself like a king. You're not going to be putting women before you. See, that's the thing. A lot of guys, you're putting women before you. You need to join this journey. You need to get on semen retention. If you put women before you, if you got that mindset of chasing women, you ain't going to have that mindset. You're going to be focusing on you and what can benefit you in the long run. And long term and short term. You're going to be thinking what benefits you because you're going to know your worth. You're going to be like, oh yeah, if he can have that, I can have that too. Let me put in this work to get that. You're going to feel like you owe yourself the world. And you're going to do what you got to do to get what you want out of this life. You know, your dream house, your dream car. You're going to have that self-love in you, so you're going to try to do what you got to do to get there. To get that dream house, to get that dream car. To get them dream shoes or clothes or whatever you want. Because you're going to have self-love. You're not going to be compromising for women. You know, if a woman, you know, if she leave you on red, you're not going to double text her. Matter of fact, you're going to send that message and just delete the message right after you send it. You ain't even going to know if she left you on red or not. You're just going about your day. If she doesn't text you back, you're not even going to worry about it. Because you have self-love. You're putting yourself first. You're not going to be double texting her, getting mad at her about why she left you on red. No. You just send her a hi and then delete the message and go on about your day. Get back on your purpose. You ain't going to care if she texts back or not. Because your purpose is what's helping you in life. Because you have that self-love. Because you know your worth. She probably low vibrational anyway. That's how you're going to be thinking. Oh, she's low vibrational. You know, the reason why she left me on red because, you know, that's not the one that's ready to, you know, get on this spiritual journey with me. That's not the one. She don't understand this, you know, understand me. That's what you're going to be thinking. You're going to just go on about your day, bro. You know, you're not going to be talking to yourself in the comment section and in a woman's inbox. Send all these double texting and, you know, sending all these women all these messages and stuff like, nah. You're going to be focusing on yourself. You're going to be doing things that benefit you. You're not going to feel like women are better than you. Oh, just because that woman is 10, you know, you're going to feel like she's better than you. Like you owe her something. You're not going to feel like that because you're going to have self-love. It's going to come with high self-esteem. See, low self-esteem comes with the lack of self-love, the lack of courage. You know? It can come from trauma as well. But guys, you will have self-love, bro, on this semen retention journey. I'm telling you. I be taking my own stuff out to eat. You know, I go out to eat, you know. Even if I, you know, just want to get a carry out, eat in the car or whatever. You know, I go buy my own stuff that I like. A female ain't got to go with me. A female ain't got to go with me to the mall, to the store, you know. Out to a nice restaurant. If I want to go to that nice restaurant, I just go. And I buy stuff for me. I'm going to do what benefit me because I got that self-love, man. It helps you get that self-love, bro. That a lot of men lacking. A lot of men are lacking self-love. This is why they put themselves last and put everybody before them. You will stop doing that when you get on semen retention. You know? Somebody asking you for money and you know that you need that money, you're going to just say no. You're going to say no. Because you need it. Because you have self-love. But like when you was relapsing, you were just, giving your money out like it's nothing. Nah, you're not going to have that, bro. You're going to want to invest into yourself. You're going to put that money into something that you're trying to invest into. That's going to generate you more money. That's what you're going to be doing because you have that self-love. That's going to give you that mindset, bro. A lot of y'all guys, y'all lacking self-love. Y'all lacking that mindset, bro. You won't be, selling it for less. Letting women run all over you. If a woman cheat on you, you're not going to stay with her. You're going to leave her, get rid of her. Woman ignore you, you're not going to keep trying. You're not going to keep saying hi. If she ignore you the first time, you're going to just keep pushing. Man, you got to keep it pushing, man. It's a female that left me on red. But guess what? I'm not even thinking about her. I just look at her. She don't understand me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even worried about her. I'm worried about this semen retention journey, man. Cause you're gonna develop that self-love that you need, bro. That just come from just retaining your seed. Cause like I told you guys, when you retain your seed, it has all the proteins that you need in your body. You guys only supposed to be really releasing that seed is when you're ready to have a child. Cause that's what semen is for. It's to recreate a kid, to bring a kid in this world. That's what it's for, really. A lot of you guys are just releasing it unnecessarily, man. And it's hurting a lot of you guys. It's causing you to have, like I said before, a negative mindset, laziness. But if you keep that seed in, man, you're going to be vibrating high. You're going to have a lot of self-love in you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be doing things that's going to help you out. You know what I'm saying? That's benefiting you. But guys, man, you're going to develop self-love when you get on this semen retention journey. Man, I got so much, self-love right now, man. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Not just saying that I didn't have self-love before I got on semen retention, but it just put me in a different mindset. You know what I'm saying? I really, I feel a lot better. To keep that all those proteins, nutrients, and vitamins in my body. It just makes you feel better as a man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys, y'all are weak. This is why a lot of men are so weak and don't have self-love. This is why a lot of men are weak and don't have self-love, because they're not retaining a sexual energy. This is powerful. A lot of guys, y'all think this is just a joke or a hoax or nothing, but nah, this is a spiritual practice. Like I said, the monks do this. The Chinese, they do this. They know all about this, man. You guys need to get with the program, man, in America, because a lot of you guys in America, man, you're weak. Your mentality is weak because of the thing that you do. I want you guys to have self-love, man. I'm sick of you guys is, working real hard on jobs and then just blowing it on women. Working hard, blowing it on women. Working hard, blowing it on women. That's not self-love. That's not self-love. That's self-hate. Because you need that money to invest into you. You're supposed to be taking your money that you earn and investing into you, not into women. Women, they got their rights, man. They can go to college. They can get a job. So they don't need your money. And plus they have simps that's constantly giving them money to their cash out and all that. They got money. Stop taking your money and spending it on women. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Women, they can survive. They can survive. You were told a lie. Talking about women can't survive on their own. They can survive on their own. That's self-love, man. Men are a lot of men are lacking that, man. They worshiping booty. It's sick. They worshiping what's between a woman's legs. They don't even value their money because they're lacking self-love. Something that they work hard for. You're going to value your money when you get on the semen retention journey. You're going to be putting that money into stocks, not into the strip club. Not dating these women. You know, them just using you for drinks and food and stuff like that. You're not gonna be spending on women. You're gonna be spending on yourself. Because you're gonna want to live your best life. Because you only have one life. On the Semen Journey, man. I hope you guys somebody's video. It's cool, man.